Hi, I'm Bonnie Annis from Lemoore, and I'm here with Mackenzie Annis, and there is a relation. And today we're going to go inside the mind of a nail professional. So I've pulled out a few of her recent sets that she's done for the holiday 2022 season, and we're going to talk about them, talk about what you used, what you were thinking while you created this nail set, and we'll go from there. So the first one I'd like to talk about is this lovely candy cane stripe. And what colors have you got going on in here, and how did you approach this one?
So this one is actually, let me pull up the box here. So this one is Sexy Soiree.
From which collection?
From A Party to Remember, and I have the box so I remember it because we are notorious for forgetting what A Party to Remember is called.
And so this is the buttercream collection, which you like a lot. Mm-hmm. And which one is it? This one. Sexy Soiree. So we also, so it's interesting that you've created a holiday set without using a traditional red color that I have going on here. This is from a different collection altogether. But you've created something that is really evocative of holiday season. Can you talk about how you made it a Christmas or holiday set?
Yeah. So I actually didn't even use that much in the way of color. I pretty much just used the one pinky red color. Did a little neutral and then just thought, it needs a little bit more, and added some stripes. Really simple. It doesn't have to be fancy where there's one line thicker and then one line thinner and then a bigger space and glitter and different colors. It can just be stripes.
And so you said something really interesting. You talked about having a neutral. I think it's always good to have that classic neutral on hand, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, this is probably Nude with Attitude in this collection? Or Cream No Sugar?
Cream No Sugar.
And I think that's not an available color anymore. So you got to get in, you got to get your colors when you can, because you never know how long they're going to be here. And talk about this little bauble that you have going on.
So that's a little fun Christmas ornament. And I believe that is actually Ice Cream You Scream, which is more of a blue color, but when it's put with other colors, it takes on whatever color you want it to. And this is honestly like the easiest nail art you could possibly do for Christmas. I did a circular blob of glitter and then a little string and like hand painted on some.
What brush did you use to do that string? Is it your favorite?
I think I used Stripey actually.
Yeah.
I like to be able to, I don't know.
You get some good control over the lines, and you get a really fine line. Mm-hmm. So you have created a Christmas ornament without doing the traditional Christmas colors.
Mm-hmm. And you could even do a 3D Christmas ornament, so applying the glitter same way, and then just using like a clear gel, like a one step, and doing a blob on top of that, really nice and circular.
I think we would call that a dollop.
A dollop.
That would be the technical
You could do different layers too, so it kind of looks.
You could sandwich it a little
bit. Like encapsulated, yeah.
Gotcha.
So it looks more like an ornament.
So a little 3D. Okay, so let's move on to another collection, which is definitely very traditional, very holiday. We've got some holly berries and some holly leaves and lots of bright colors. So let's talk about this green. You mentioned to me earlier that sometimes people don't know what to do with a green like that. Talk about that.
Sometimes people don't know what to do with glitter colors. You always want like a silver, you always want a gold because they go with everything. But then, you want to play with all the different colors. And I love green, and no one picks green for nail art anymore.
So how do you convince them?
Well, she wanted holly berries on her nails, and I was like, all right, so pick a red. We'll use this green for the little stems.
Now this red is not from the Party to Remember collection.
No, I believe, let me double check. Yes, I believe that is real red. So that's a buttercream. That's your go-to
classic
red.
Kind of cherry red, right?
Yeah. And then I just kind of thought, well, it needs more than just red. It's too much red. I wanted to tie in the green, so just doing a full nail of a colored glitter.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be all bunch of nail art. And then I simplified it by doing the same thing on 2 nails. So it's still really simple nail art, but doing it multiple times just makes it look like there's more.
There's more, yes.
Adding glitter, so it's a really simple set, but it looks a lot.
And I think at this time of year, I think we want a little bit more. The season is about bringing on the party. And now let's move on to the third set, which is kind of familiar to me. These are my nails, and this is from, it's actually a lookalike sit, isn't it? It's from the Taylor Swift album release from, I guess, a month or so ago. So we got an early start on it, and it's a most beautiful cobalt blue. And so it's really good, in my opinion, for the shoulder season when it's not entirely Christmas
not quite
yet.
Christmas, and then even after Christmas as well.
This would be great for New Year's. Or if you have clients who want Hanukkah. Silver and blue is Hanukkah colors.
Yeah.
And so what did you do? There's some great glitter, and I never object to glitter or hand-painted nail art, line art, or anything.
Your color is glittery too.
Yeah, there's a little shimmer in there too. So how did you create this glitter effect on top?
So I actually used 2 different glitters. You don't have to use just one. You can mix and match different golds, different silvers. You can have a neutral color and then add like some pink in there. Mix them together. So I used, I think was actually, I want to say ice. No, this is the new one. This is sparkles or sequins. Gotta remember the name. And then I used another, just pieces of a glitter from another collection, which I think was actually
The
summer collection.
It was the one, the sand.
Starfish Kisses.
Right,
what it was
starfish.
called.
Little tiny pieces from the
So
starfish
there's
kisses.
just, if you can see, there's little like big stars in there. So I just kind of took them from that
And
and placed them. Yeah.
So you'd say you're a color collector, wouldn't you?
I would have to say so.
Color
I don't
obsessed?
want to, but I feel like 2 makeup cases full plus.
Plus.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a collector.
Well, I get the reward of that because she is my nail professional. So thank you, Mackenzie, for joining me today. And we got another set coming up next week. I'm looking forward to that.
Yay.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.